Alright, so the first thing I want to do is take these clamps off. That clamp is holding the plate down for no water to come out, because I don't want no water to come out, and right now I'm draining the tank and I want to do it faster. So I'm like, let me take these clamps off and let the water pour out. Come to find out, no water came out because there was a plug inside. Good thing, you know what I'm saying? So now I'm like, damn, I got to take this plug out. So I take my channel lock, start spinning it around, right, to try to loosen it up and all. It started loosening really quickly. Then I started to see the water start like slowly coming up. Damn, all right, there's a lot of water that's about to come out, right? So I'm like, all right, let me keep loosening. And that water's blazing hot right now because that's all the return, and the boiler was making heat. So I'm loosening it. And then finally, I'm like, all right, fuck it. Let me just pull it out, right? Loosen, and pop, there it goes. There goes the water. And you know, the water kind of like shoots out. I'm trying to clear the fog out so you can see it, but you can kind of see it pretty clear. So right now I'm just letting it pour out onto the floor. Don't worry, there's a drain not too far from here, but to me this is the quickest way to get this water out of the system. I turned the boiler off so it doesn't ask for more water, right? And right now they have another pump that's there, but I have that off, so I'm just letting it, you know, drain out. I got the feed for the tank isolated so no water can go inside the tank. You know, clear it up a little bit more. No water can go inside the tank. So now it's a waiting game because I just want that water to stop. You can't put the new pump on it. I'm saying you could, but it's better to let the water stop. So let's just wait for the water to stop. Alright, so look, the water simmered down. I'm gonna turn on the other pump so it can suck the water out, so I can have it come down a little bit more, and boom, now I got space to put the pump in. So now I'm lining it up. There's only 4 screws for this pump, so it shouldn't be that crazy. I put the first one just to align the pump, right? Screw that in, put the second one screw in, put the third screw in. That one gave me a little trouble, got to wiggle it a little bit. Right, put the 4th screw in, right? So now we got all 4 screws, not fully tightened, hand tightened, right? Because we want to be able to tighten it side by side, like boom, like right now I'm tightening that one, right? Then you want to tighten the one across from it, you feel me? And then you want to tighten the one next to it, and then tighten the one across for it, so you can like slide it in, you know, channel it in and all that other stuff. So now that I got it tightened, I'm gonna start filling up the tank with water to make sure we got no leaks. Now that might take a while, so while we're doing that, we're gonna open that up so we can start wiring it up. So right now the tank is now filling, and I'm opening it up so I can start wiring up the wire so we can get this motor working. Ooh, nice colors. Okay, so now this is a 3-phase motor, which means there's 3 wires there. We'll get more into the phases later, but this is a 3-phase motor. So that means there's 3 wires, and I gotta figure out which wire goes to what. Now, these pump places are pretty good with wiring the motor up before you even get it. So all you gotta do is just connect the wires and then figure out the rotation, and then from there, you'll be all right. You see, the last guy who took the motor out taped this up pretty well. I'm not mad at that, but I took it off with the knife. So now look, I got my 3 wires, and now we got to put it inside the motor. So I'm missing a piece. So I noticed they didn't have the connection there, so I went to my truck and got my own connection, right? So now I'm taking off the lock nut, because well, the lock nut was already off, but I'm taking off the screw so we can just put one side in, put the wires in. We're going to do this right. We're not going to try to force it. We're going to put that in first, right? And then after that, we're gonna put the wires in, bring them out. Bring them out. It's hard to yell when the barrel's in your mouth. Bring the wires out. Bring the wires out. Okay, push them in. I had a little trouble, but I got it. And now we're gonna put the back end of that BX connector because we want that to be done already. We don't want to wire it in and have to do that later. You know what I mean? So it's good to do it now and get it out the way. Use the stubby so you can have nice space and all that stuff. It might lose grip a little bit, but that stubby, sometimes it really comes in handy, right? Boom, it fell because it's too small. I lost grip, like I said. But we're going to get it. I got the stubby right there, boom. So now I'm tightening the other side of the BX connector, right? We want to make sure that's tightened before we even start testing and all that other stuff. I got that, right? So now we're gonna wire up the motor. Now I see those are my 3 wires, right? And I'm gonna connect. I'm checking the wires first. I want to see what's T1, T2, T3. It says that T4, 5, and 6 is together, and that's T1 with a line. That's another T with another line, and that's my 3rd wire right. Where is it at? Right there. There you go. That's my 3rd one. So now I'm like, all right, let me test this motor to see how it spins, right? Because I want to check the rotation, right? So I'm looking, making sure all the connections are good. Look for that. Boom, it's going the wrong way. So now we got to change 2 legs, but we can change the rotation. So I'm taking 1 wire apart and rotating it for another wire. Boom, we switch legs, and now that should cause us to go the right way, which we're good. Tuck all the wires in. Don't forget to put the cover on. And after that, you should be good to go. I would like to thank y'all for riding out with me while I change this feed motor. It was fun, and I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Look, oh yeah, I opened up the little test port to bleed it out. Well, it's not really a test port, it's a bleeder. I opened it up to let the water flow to make sure I have no airboundness. And then after that, I tightened it up, and that was it. It was done.